So what's going on, guys? Let me double check to make sure that I'm on 5 minutes, just to be sure I'm getting something going here. Okay. So it has been a hell of a week already, and I don't work because I have eye problems. I can't see very well. Right at the moment, I have diabetic retinopathy. Basically, what it is there's hemorrhaging in the back of my blood's pooling in the back of my eyes from like I have way too many blood vessels, and there's like, and I have an over um, an over abundance of blood vessels, and some of those blood vessels are not connected to anything. They're going to get there. They're trying to get rid of the hemorrhaging injections every 5 weeks. Working on it now, and the blood vessels seem to be fine. They're those ones that were not connected to anything really well from school has passed away at the age of 40. He was four. I think he was almost 40. His daughter posted on her shit of her dad sitting there, and she just turned the camera. She goes good morning, and she turns around, good morning. Her dad goes good morning. It's out of nowhere. Good morning. That's her dad. Good morning. It's just like, wait a minute. Okay, cool, right? And then 2 days later, turn on the news. However old he was. Hey Siri, how old was Ozzy? And for the last 2 days, and my inbox and my all my stuff, all my Facebook and Instagram and stuff has been flooded with Ozzy Osbourne because everybody that I know of that are my friends on there, they're all heavy metal fans. We're all metal fans. We're all family. And I'm surprised, to see that like Dave Mustaine or James Hetfield had said anything yet. I'm waiting to see like they haven't said anything, or unless I missed a post or two. Because Hetfield claimed that Ozzy was like his hero. I'm like, what? Oh yeah. Well, because he helped start the main genre that they're a branch of right now. Well, because they're thrash metal, so it's like thrash metal. Because thrash metal is basically just metal that's then you got the doom metal that's just boom doom Suno, by the way. Dum dum dum. And some songs take like 20, 30 minutes to listen to one song because it's so fucking long because the note ring. I mean they'll let every single note ring out before it. But anyway, so I woke up 2 days ago to see Ozzy dead. Okay, I'm like, this is crazy. I woke up today to find out that another person that I watched as a kid, especially on WCW television, Hulk Hogan has passed away at 71. And I'm like, what the hell? So Ozzy Osbourne dies 2 days ago and Hulk Hogan dies today. Wow, what a week. Then I got that about my friend. One of my friends died, and it was just horrible. Horrible. You know what I mean? They say things come in three. They say bad things come in threes. I believe it. This week has been a hell of a week. Dun 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 dun. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Da 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 da. Nice. So you guys hear a little bit of reverb. or like an echo. That's because I was listening to myself while I'm trying to see if I could, how far or how bad the delay is on these. Because it does take just saying, and you gotta have some really good internet. You gotta have really high speed internet to run a video game online plus your phone at the exact same time. I'm running my phone right now, so I'm running a live stream right now through my PlayStation, playing my basketball game with a shitty internet that I have, which is kind of cool but kind of stupid because I've had problems where it'll go for like 40 seconds and then you won't get a single thing filmed, and you'll be like, what the hell's going on here? Well, you know what? I need to pay. I'm gonna have to wait for my internet probably till like the last few days. So Ozzy Osbourne died 2 days ago, and then now Hulk Hogan's gone. Now I wasn't a big, let's just say I wasn't a huge fan of Hulk Hogan in his later years. All those scandals with the Hustler video, the racial remarks he made, the time he came back when Netflix was on, when WWE, when Raw premiered on Netflix, that. But I wasn't a fan of Hulk Hogan. And then he broke up with his wife, whatever, and now he's dating this girl named Sky. She's a fucking stripper. And the sure thing is she's a stripper because Sky is a stripper name, and there's no fucking way about it. Why would you name your kid Sky? What you gonna do? High things in low places? Yeah, no. I'd never name my kid Sky. My kid would never be named Sky. Never be named Kendra. You know, just some of those names that you hear at strip clubs. I'm not gonna name my kid that. Sophia, Sophia, Manifana, Sophia, me, my, Mia, Sophia. You know what I mean? If I ever have a kid, I'm gonna name him Tommy. Tommy Davidson. Tommy Lee Davidson or something like that. Tommy Lee Davidson. That'd be a cool name though. So anyway, so Hulk Hogan is now gone. Ozzy Osbourne has now left this earth, and it's just weird. You know, do what he got to go out in a rocker's way, which was, and no, Ozzy. It's a miracle that he was still alive for that long. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was alive for this long. It was a miracle the way he went on drug binge. Totally fucked out his mind. Some interviews where he wouldn't even be paying attention to half the, and he wouldn't be paying attention, and he'd be like, what? Or he'd be fucking making fucking orange juice or something, and he'd be having that orange juice, right? He'd have that orange. I'm not sure who it was, but it was one of the freaking ladies was there. I guess one of the ladies from the news station or from a station or something, or from a big time TV show, and she was watching him miss the cup. I was like, oh, check, make sure we're still running here before we get busy. And you know what? That's bullshit. And it fucked up again.